root of the problems, not our job. That's what we know you all can do. We want two things. We want this put in your mission statement, something about equitable outcomes, narrowing the gaps between the groups, and the second one is a metric so that you can see where you've come. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Aaron Corbillo. Ms. Corbillo, you have 3 minutes. The bell after 2.5 will give you a 30-second warning. Thank you for being with us.
I am here on behalf of a new organization called Dear JCPS. Perhaps you've heard of us.
I'm sorry, speak a little closer to the mic and I couldn't hear what you said.
Sure can. I said I am here speaking on behalf of a new organization called Dear JCPS. Perhaps you have heard of us. We represent hundreds of parents, community members, stakeholders, and another 100+ teachers across the district. The list of supporting members is published on our website at dearjcps.com, and it grows daily. We started this organization because we looked for a stakeholder advocacy group and realized that there was not one in JCPS. When we have spoken with people moving into Louisville from other communities, they were surprised to learn that there is no independent group to advocate and present feedback from a stakeholder's perspective. We realize that you are busy and you get a lot of input from several sources. Yet when big decisions are being voted on, sometimes valid concerns and great suggestions that we have heard on the ground are not making their way up to the persons presenting recommendations to the board. Feedback that we feel could improve the outcome for all students of JCPS. Our goal was to find a way to give those voices wings. We started an open letter forum so that more stakeholders would have the opportunity to have their ideas and concerns heard before important decisions are made by the board. We've also come to discover that some parents and teachers are hesitant to share their suggestions and opinions with those higher up out of fear of retribution. So we've also started listening to feedback we get in social media, private messages, and in-person visits. We plan to research and vet this information into a concise message point for the board to consider. Our group has met and begun selecting the topics we will include in our agenda for this year. These topics revolve around supporting public education, advocating for equity, narrowing achievement gaps, investing in students in poverty, addressing customer service breakdowns and transparency within the district. We also seek accountability from JCPS after items have been voted on by the board. For example, following up on the Myers cohort data, following up on the Challenger outsider operations. We will also be keeping an eye on the progression of the Vision 2020 document and looking forward to having an exit strategy for all priority schools. We have representatives in every one of your districts. Each of you will have a member on our team who will be available to you if you need us to look into something for you. That person can also provide you with regular updates from our meetings. As we grow, we hope to have representation in every school. We know the district is looking ahead 5 to 10 years down the road, but sometimes when you turn a boat around, children get caught in the wake. While overall our numbers are improving, often it's the same children year after year who feel the greatest negative impact from these changes. This can propagate learning gaps. Long-term goals are great, but a sense of urgency and collaboration with the folks in the trenches is also important to minimize collateral damage. Information that can lead to better short-term results without derailing long-term plans. These two concepts are not mutually exclusive. Every child deserves an equitable education, and regardless of the obstacles that child faces in life, the goal is for every student to be successful in their life after graduating from JCPS. Dear JCPS is here to support and raise up the voices of the stakeholders for the betterment of our children's futures. Thank you.